I just sat down because I was like, I got to put that drink down because
Cast a pall over everybody's shining moment. A lot of people worked really hard to get to that place and to have their moment in the sun and to get their award for the really hard work they did. And it is no mean feat to go through all the stuff you have to go through when you're nominated for an Oscar. It's a gauntlet of devotion that you have to do. And you know, it was just a selfish moment to cast a pall over the whole thing.
You stole our moment. Serena Williams has finally said it. The tennis superstar is raging at Will Smith for destroying her acting career. The stage was set for a triumphant family celebration. On Sunday night, Venus and Serena Williams were dressed and seated for the big event, and Will Smith, who played their father Richard in the film King Richard, looked certain to win the Oscar for Best Actor. But as is so frequently the case with the Williamses, things became messy. And though no fault of their own, an evening that should have been celebrating their incredible climb to success turned into Smith hitting comedian Chris Rock on stage. But how mad is Serena about the entire situation? And what has she said? Keep on watching to find out. In the midst of the uproar over Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars, it's easy to forget that what should have been Venus and Serena Williams' crowning moment of glory was entirely wrecked. After Rock made a tone-deaf joke about his alopecia-suffering wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, Smith stepped out on stage and slapped the comedian in the face before shouting,
"Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!"
I'm going to, okay?
In the film King Richard, the 53-year-old won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his depiction of Richard Williams, the father of tennis champions Venus and Serena.
The Oscar goes to
Will Smith!
Smith gave a sad, rambling, semi-apologetic speech after accepting the Oscar, saying that art imitates life and I look like the crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. Serena and Venus were both present at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles for the awards presentation on Sunday. Serena covered her face with her hand as she watched the speech from a front row box seat. Smith's inability to manage his emotions or rise to the occasion was unexpected and unsettling to witness, and it turned the night into one the Williams sisters will never forget for all the wrong reasons. Serena Williams reacted to Smith's slap on Rock on Instagram, posting a video of herself with her mouth gaping in amazement. As a result of the drama, she had to sit down and put her drink down in a second video. Serena Williams attempted to reply to the incident once more on Tuesday, releasing a brief video on her Instagram story, showing her on a private aircraft with the caption, "And that's a wrap. I'm so ready to go home." Even though Serena has only appeared in minor guest roles on The Simpsons, My Wife and Kids, and Law & Order Special Victims Unit in the episode Brotherhood as Chloe Spears, the future for her in Hollywood seemed bright until this controversy. How this impacts her acting career remains to be seen, but one thing is for certain. Directors will think twice now before considering her for any role, and that in itself is very unfortunate. For these amazing twins, moments of achievement have frequently been tempered by controversy or conflicted emotions. He was a fierce defender of family, Smith remarked of the character he played on screen. He issued an apology to Rock, the Williams family, and the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences on Monday, calling his behavior unacceptable and inexcusable, and emphasizing that violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. "I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family," he continued. "I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us." A day after Will Smith struck comedian Chris Rock at the Oscars, Venus and Serena Williams' father said he condemns violence. "We don't know all the details of what happened," Richard Williams told NBC News through his son, Shavoyda Lassane. "But we don't condone anyone hitting anyone else unless it's in self-defense." When Smith retaliated against Rock for making a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, at the Sunday show, Lassane said his father was as astonished as everyone. When asked for comment on Smith's Oscar acceptance speech, Lassane, who has been working as his father's spokesman since its 80-year-old father suffered a stroke, declined to go beyond his statement. But many were angry the gloss was taken off what should have been a celebration of the Williams family and the careers of tennis's most famous siblings. Tennis reporter Ben Rothenberg tweeted, I just feel awful, foremost for the Williams family, who put in so much into making this movie the best it could be, and didn't do anything to deserve how this night imploded. Former NFL star and Fox Sports host Shannon Sharpe was absolutely furious Smith didn't keep his cool and overshadowed the success of King Richard. Now you take the moment away from Venus and Serena, their dad, the story about their family, Sharpe said on his talk show Undisputed. You stole that moment from them. Why? Because Rock made a joke? For him to do that, considering some of the things she said at her round table about entanglement, he ain't slapped that guy. That's the guy you should be mad about. Fans also shared the same sentiments as the celebrities, with one taking to Twitter to write, "I feel bad for Serena, Venus, and the entire Williams family. Will Smith ruined what should have been a once-in-a-lifetime moment for them." Another added, "Will Smith didn't just steal from his own moment tonight, he stole from Venus Williams, Serena Williams, Richard Williams, and everyone else involved with King Richard. Shame." The sisters were raised from birth to be tennis champions. Richard Williams' 78-page plan served as the sisters' blueprint, with plenty of aid from trainers like Rick Mackey, who refined the sisters' strokes and tactics for 4 years in the early 1990s, and supplied the seed funding and support that helped make the long-shot family's goal a reality. There have been a smorgasbord of things that have played out throughout the years, the good, the bad, the ugly. Mackey, who figured prominently in King Richard, said in a telephone interview on Monday, "I think when you're at the top and you're unique, or two of a kind in their case, you're just going to have speed bumps along the way." Last night was just unfortunate because it was such a celebration of a story that you just cannot make up, and unfortunately now that slap is the story, and the story should have been this miraculous thing. Some of the speed bumps were different types of bumps. With white beads in her hair and thunder in her strokes, Venus Williams made her first major impact at a Grand Slam tournament in 1997, reaching the final of the US Open at the age of 17. "I'm tall, I'm black," Williams, who stands 6'1", said early in the tournament. "Everything's different about me. Just face the facts." Her breakthrough, however, took on a new dimension when she and Romanian competitor Irina Sporlea collided during a changeover during their semifinal match. In defeat, Sporlea stated that Venus Williams had an arrogant attitude, while Richard Williams spoke about his family's experiences with racism on tour and referred to Sporlea as a big, tall, white turkey. The Williams family was booed by the audience in Indian Wells, California in 2001 after Venus Williams withdrew from her semifinal match against Serena Williams, soon before it was about to begin due to an injury. There were suspicions at the time that Richard Williams was influencing the outcome of his daughter's matches, which the Williamses denied, but the late withdrawal generated suspicion and anger among fans. With Richard and Venus in the spectators, Serena Williams returned to the court for her final against Kim Clijsters. There was booing throughout the match, and Richard and Venus said they heard racial insults from certain supporters. Serena won the title, but it was a bittersweet victory. After a 14-year boycott, she returned in 2015, with Venus concluding her 15-year boycott the following year. It's worked beyond Richard Williams' wildest dreams. Though he foresaw Venus and Serena's greatness and #1 rankings, he had long prophesied that they would retire early to pursue other hobbies. Instead, many have persevered and excelled in other fields such as interior design and fashion design. Despite the fact that they are nearing the end of their career and have not performed on tour since last summer, they stay active. Venus Williams is 41 years old, Serena Williams is 40 years old. The length of their voyage, the breadth of their accomplishments, and Richard's legacy would have been celebrated on Sunday night. Instead, it became a night for Serena to cover her eyes. But the film, even if it is based on a true event that won an Oscar, will not be the final word on the Williams sisters or their father. That's it from our side. Now we want to know what you feel regarding Will ruining the special moment for Serena Williams and affecting her future in the industry. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more updates.